Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching Fear Street Part 2, 1978. Yes, this is the second part of 3 for the Fear Street series on Netflix, 2021 film. It's once again directed by Lee Janiak. We pick up where the last movie left off, where Dina and Josh, they take the possessed Sam to the survivor, the one survivor of any of these murders in Sadie Hill, and they talk to her. They're trying to figure out what they can do for Sam, and this woman starts to tell them the story about how her and her sister were at a camp in 1978 and how a killer came after them, and this killer was possessed by the same witch that was possessing Sam in the first film. Now, what I thought of Fear Street Part 2, 1978 was... I enjoyed the film. I did. I guess I can't say I loved it as much as the first part, but it certainly wasn't bad. It certainly wasn't a bad movie at all. I guess I'll get through what some of my issues are throughout it. Our main characters for the 1978 portion, you have Emily Rudd, who plays Cindy. She's one of the camp counselors who, I guess she used to have a certain group of friends, used to act a certain way, but now she's changed and she's preppy and proper and doesn't swear and wants to fit in with that crowd. And so I guess ultimately I didn't know how to feel about her. I didn't know if I liked her. Like, the actress was fine. She didn't do a bad job. It's just her character, not necessarily a bitch. I don't want to go that far. But I still had issues with that and how she treated her sister. Her sister, Ziggy, is played by Sadie Sink. Some people will probably recognize her as Max from Stranger Things. I think I just liked this character, Ziggy, because I like this actress. I knew her. But also, I just thought the actress was good. It was weird when she started to have a romantic relationship with one of the counselors, because Ziggy is a camper. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. I looked up the actress and she's 19, at least today. And so I guess technically it's fine. I still see her as that little girl from Stranger Things. So I don't know. It was just weird. It felt wrong, especially however old the counselor was that was into her. There's a lot of side characters and a lot of teens, unlikable characters, I'll be honest. A lot of characters who do stupid things. I'm sitting there going, why are you doing that? Especially when characters are underground and they find this pit that's breathing and beating. I guess it's the source, or maybe, I don't know. Is the buried body of the witch the source? I don't know, but why would you touch that? There's a character who touches this thing. Of course she gets visions. Of course it messes her up, but why? A lot of these things, I'm like, why are you doing this? Or how about the times when it looks like maybe we've survived, or maybe we killed the killer? So let's talk. Let's sit there and talk about our feelings, talk about how, oh, you hurt me, or I hurt you, I'm sorry, when I was young, this happened to me. It's like horrible timing. So many times where characters just stop in the middle of chaos to tell you their backstory. Whatever, I don't know, it's just weird writing at that point. But with all of the side characters, I just want to talk about this one in particular named Sheila. She's played by Chiara Aruria. I don't know if I pronounced her name. I probably butchered it. But Sheila is the biggest bitch bully I've ever seen in my life. I've seen plenty of high school films or films about kids in school who get bullied, and especially in movies, it's over the top. It's ridiculous. You see characters who are damn near committing murder. Sheila was actually about to commit murder. She literally had Ziggy at the beginning. The first thing you see is she's trying to hang her by a tree and set her on fire. And in case you're wondering, like, oh, well, maybe she was just playing, or maybe she was just taking a prank too far, or maybe she was just trying to scare Ziggy, she puts the flame up to Ziggy's arm and actually burns her before she gets stopped. So no, she wasn't messing around. She was going to commit arson, burn somebody alive, do some of the worst crime ever. The killer itself, it's really just a dude with an axe. He's big, he's imposing, he's creepy, he doesn't talk, he just goes around and axes people in the face and head, and he even kills kids. So yeah, the bloody, gory department, it has that in mind. I kind of liked closer towards the end where you saw how much it tied into some of the stuff that happened into the first movie. So I will say that since it's a part 2, since there is a conclusion that we're building towards, and since that there is something that I'm sure is bigger going on here, I thought it was fine. I enjoyed it. I might not have liked the characters as much as I did in part 1. I might not even have liked the kills and some of the situations as much as the first film, but I did like the setting, the camp setting. I did like some of the stuff that went on. Overall, I guess I'll give it a good date movie. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Fear Street Part 2, 1978? What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Is it better than the first part or not so much? Are you still looking forward to what's coming next? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!